So on to our first question. The scatter graph shows some information about 10 cars. It shows the time in seconds it takes each car to go from 0 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour. And for the same car, it also shows its maximum speed. So we're first asked, what type of correlation does this scatter graph show? Well, what we can see is that as one of the things we're measuring, the time it takes to go from 0 to 60, increases, then the maximum speed seems to decrease. So the longer it takes, cars that take a long time to get to 0 to 60 have a low maximum speed. So when one thing is going up and the other is coming down, we have negative correlation. What we have to put there is negative correlation. Now the second question says the time the car takes to go from 0 to 60 is 11 seconds. Estimate, so underline that, estimate the maximum speed for this car. So go to the 0 to 60 for 11, come up to roughly where you think the cross would be. It's got to sort of fit in with the general pattern. You could draw a line of best fit in, but you don't really need to do that. To be fairly precise then about the maximum speed, use a ruler and read across. If I read across, come to about there. Now look carefully at the units. You can see that I've marked it at 2 dots and there's 10 spaces, or 2 squares rather. There's 10 spaces between 120 and 130. So a good estimate then would be 122. Now you might have put the mark slightly lower and that would still be accepted. I imagine for this they'll accept answers between 120 and 125. So that's your first 3 marks on correlation on our anticipated question.